Men's soccer wins the Big South tournament. Find out more on Winthrop Close Up.
Plus, it's time to bring out the grill. It's homecoming. See what this Winthrop tradition is all about.
Welcome to Winthrop Close Up. My name is Janae Reese.
And I'm Michaela Dunbar.
Veterans Day has just passed. Winthrop University honored the national holiday with a ceremony to honor the fallen soldiers. Reporter Jacob Hallex takes us to the scene.
The student veterans of Winthrop held a special ceremony to honor the sacrifices made by current and former military service members. The event took place during common time the day after Veterans Day. For York County Veterans Affairs Director Joe Medlin, this day is a day for reflection.
Also a chance to pause, to be thankful for those that have served our nation and those that have gone before us and those who are currently serving.
Winthrop President Dan Mahoney was at the event to support Winthrop's student veterans.
Yeah, we're trying to provide as much support as possible. It's becoming more common, but we actually were recently recognized and ranked as one of the better places when it comes to providing services for veterans, and that's one of the things I'm particularly proud of.
During the ceremony, the names of recent fallen service members from North and South Carolina were read aloud.
Specialist Denver M. Hall, U.S. Army.
For senior and retired Army Reserve member Nathan Holben, the day is about remembering all who have served.
It's about remembering everyone who served. It's not just the ones who's fallen in the line of duty, but it's everyone who's taken the time to sacrifice.
Students who showed up to the service received cultural event credit and yellow ribbons to remember those who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Jacob Hallex, Winthrop Close Up.
Students wanting to learn more about the Student Veteran Organization on campus can email studentveterans@winthrop.edu.
Students are sporting their own handmade jewelry after the DIY jewelry fundraiser. Students could purchase pre-made shapes and decorate them. Pre-made necklaces were also available. The Guild of Emerging Medalists provided hammers, medals, chains, paint, and more. The money raised will go to the club.
For some schools, tailgating is a weekly tradition, but for Winthrop, it happens just once a year. Reporter William Richard gives us a taste of this annual event.
The Winthrop Tailgate happens once a year to celebrate homecoming weekend and the start of Winthrop basketball. Here, the past and present come together.
Students and faculty and alumni get together and celebrate being a part of Winthrop as a whole, whether it's current or past, and it's just something that they can do annually. It's the kickoff of the basketball season, which is our biggest sport on campus, and it's just an annual thing where everybody can get together and hang out.
While popular by current students, the tailgate is also an alumni event.
Tailgate is a way for us to get together with our alumni outside of the scholarly setting and just hang out, have fun, listen to music, and chop it up.
All right. The Winthrop Tailgate has become a tradition, with fans, students, and alumni all coming together. This tradition is something all students look forward to come fall, to celebrate not only homecoming, but the basketball season beginning. Here, you can find plenty of food, drinks, and a lot of fun.
Tailgating, we just come together, we make food, grill especially, and we just come out and bond, hang out, have fun, talk to our peers, and just discuss everything. Just have fun pretty much.
As another tailgate comes to a close, the tradition will be ignited next November. William Richard, Winthrop Close Up.
The tailgate was a great way to get students out to the Coliseum, where there were plenty of student support as the Eagles tipped off the 2015-2016 basketball season. Students poured into the Coliseum to support their fellow Eagles. For all home games, students are recommended to sit in the sections 110, 114, and 115 to be a part of the designated student section. By sitting there, students should expect plenty of cheering, dancing, and fun.
Stay tuned as we catch up with DeAndre Adams, a Winthrop basketball player whose sudden death still leaves an impact on Winthrop basketball today.
And there are some major changes at your local pharmacy. Stay tuned to see why Rite Aid is getting a makeover.
Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. I'm Emily Goodman. The men's soccer team is celebrating after winning the Big South Conference Tournament. The Eagles went into the conference tournament as favorites, grabbing the top seed overall after winning at home on Tuesday night and on the road Friday. The Eagles advanced to the championship match held on Sunday. The championship game went into penalty kicks where the Eagles won 3-1. Winthrop has many traditions, including one where students hold their right hand up during free throws. But where did this tradition come from? Reporter Matthew Cray explores the special story of one former Winthrop basketball player.
DeAndre Adams was a Winthrop guard that helped his team to 2 NCAA tournaments before his life reached a tragic end. In May of 2007, he was on his way back from a summer league game in Atlanta when his car swerved off the road and into a tree. He was in a coma for 3 days before passing away. Winthrop athletic trainer Jeff Lahr recounts the tragic event.
We kind of thought from some of the indications that we were getting that he was recovering. And then the night before he passed, he took a turn for the worse, and that next morning he passed, and we were obviously very devastated by the whole thing.
Adams had 2 years of eligibility left when he passed away. The impact he left on the program and university reaches farther than those who knew him. Even graduate student Jimmy Gavin has felt Adams' impact on the program.
Coach told us he wasn't necessarily like the leading scorer. He didn't, score 40, 50 points. He went out on the court and he played hard. Like, he played hard, he showed his passion for the game, and he really lived and stood for what we want this team to be about.
Always put a smile on your face because he was always smiling, and always made a big play when he was in the game.
The Eagles find many different ways to honor DeAndre Adams, including giving him his own locker in the newly renovated locker room.
The team is still honoring DeAndre. There are photos in the Coliseum. His jump on the bench when we beat Notre Dame, it's a classic shot that a lot of people have seen, and that just showed the energy that DeAndre had.
The students honor Adams every game by holding up their right hand, just like he shot his free throws. Matthew Cray, Winthrop Close Up.
The next Winthrop basketball home game will be December 5th versus the Presbyterian College at 4 o'clock. There is much more still to come on Winthrop Close Up. Flu season has arrived. Michaela Dunbar will answer the age-old question, does the flu shot really make you sick? Stay with us.
Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. Your local pharmacy might have a few changes headed your way after a billion-dollar merger. Walgreens has officially bought Rite Aid for about $17.2 billion. The deal merges the two stores and creates a drugstore giant in the U.S. healthcare industry. The combination of the two stores will be greater than CVS. Apparently, Rite Aid will keep its name but will gain a harmonized look with Walgreens. Walgreens has been one of the most popular pharmacies and stores among Winthrop students because of its close proximity to campus.
Along with cooler weather, fall brings another season, flu season. I got all the facts about the flu and if the vaccine can really make you sick.
Every year, flu season arrives and typically lasts from October to May.
Usually I don't get sick. I'll get the occasional seasonal cold, but I don't usually get the flu or a really bad virus that'll keep me out of class or something.
We recommend everybody go ahead and get their flu vaccines. The more people that are immunized, the less flu we have around, or the less severe the flu is.
Some students feel like flu vaccinations are necessary.
I haven't caught the flu once since I started taking booster shots.
Some students feel like flu vaccinations are more of a detriment than a benefit.
I think the only time that I've caught the flu was when I had gotten the flu shot.
Flu season is officially upon us. As of 2014, less than half of Americans were vaccinated for the flu, even though there are around 30,000 deaths every year because of it. Here at Health and Counseling Services, health professionals can offer students the vaccine, or they could get it at a local drugstore.
Personally, I never get them because I'm afraid that if I do, that I'll just be more prone to get sick.
People always say, oh, I got the flu from the flu shot. You cannot get the flu from the flu shot. And really, the flu is a virus. We treat it with just some over-the-counter medicines usually, or some cough medicines to help control the symptoms. Tylenol, ibuprofen, those kind of things. But they're welcome to come in here and we'll be happy to talk to them about it.
Flu shots at the Health and Counseling Service Center are $25 and can be charged to your student account.
It's going to be getting cold out kind of soon. Michaela, have you gotten your flu shot?
I haven't. I don't usually get the flu shot. How about you?
Well, I will get one eventually. We better get to it.
Thank you so much for staying with us today. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Winthrop Close Up.